Hello everyone. In today's video we're going to be doing is, could Chasmosaurines survive on Skull Island? Now what you're going to say, what are the other ceratopsian besides Ferocatus? There is another one, and that is the Chalitops, or Chalitops. The only Chasmosaurine on Skull Island. So let's start with the others. Anchiceratops. For their diet, consists of conifers, cycads, and ferns. And for habitat, they would live in estuary channels, straight channels, peat swamps, river deltas, floodplains, shorelines, and wetlands. Coastal habitats like lagoons and tidal flats. They have to watch out predators like V-Rex or Venatosaurus and other carnivores. Or Rhinoceratops for their diet. Herbivore, ferns, cycads, and conifers. With its beak, could bite off the leaves or needles, and its habitat was in densely forested areas. Wet coastland. Chasmosaurus for habitat. They lived in woodland areas. And for their diet, cycads, palms, and other prehistoric plants. Eotriceratops. I could not find information about what habitat it lived in, but the only thing it lived in was canyons. So, guessing it would prefer floodplains and other things. For their diet, they would eat berries, fruits, flowers, nuts, and roots, horsetails, conifer needles, cycads. They would have to watch out predators. But this Eotriceratops is much larger, the length of around 3 meters, 9.8 feet, and measuring up to 8.5 to 9 meters, 28 to 30 feet in length, and it weighed 11 metric tons in body mass. Yeah, don't want to tangle with this herbivore unless they are hunted if it's a sick, old, or weak, or young individual. Judyceratops habitat. Ancient rivers, streams, forested floodplains, swamps, lakes. Diet herbivore. Regoliceratops. Environment and habitat. Freshwater fluvial and floodplain environments. And for its diet, plants likely high fiber vegetation. Pentaceratops. And for their diet, they would feed on ferns, cycads, and conifers. And for their habitat, they would live in the plains. Ceratops. For its habitat, jungles and swamps near the sea coast. And for their diet, they would eat ferns, cycads, and conifers. Torosaurus. For their environment, they would live in dry forest inland rather than coastal swamps. Well, in lush environment at dense forest and coastal swamps. And for their diet, they would prefer low-growing vegetation. Chasmosaurines. For their environment, they would live in wetland swamps, ponds, and lakes, rivers, and for their diet, they would eat cypress trees, ferns, and cycads, conifers, and palms. Titanoceratops. For their habitat, they will live in woodlands. And for their diet, herbivore, Utaceratops. For their environment, they will live in floodplains, wetland peat swamps, ponds, and lakes, and was bordered by highlands. And for their diet, they mainly feed on leaves, fruits, needles, roots, tubers, and some wood and bulbs. And that's where I'm gonna end the video. But don't worry, Triceratops be will be here, because I'm gonna make a separate video of it. Could Triceratops survive on Skull Island? Until next time, see you later, guys.